How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about, well, the new info that we've got on an upcoming Super Impact. For those of you who have been active on Twitter this morning, I just woke up and I was like, whoa, what is this? Now, first of all, I think it's really cool that we're getting closer and closer to anniversary. I'm actually looking really forward to it. A lot of people last year, the hype was a little bit interesting. People were expecting a Sage of Six Paths Naruto and a Rinnegan Sasuke, but they didn't want that. They wanted Hokage, Naruto, and Sasuke, and I haven't really been making videos talking about what I think will be for anniversary, at least not yet. And honestly, I'm not sure what they'll do. I feel like everybody kind of wants their own thing, honestly, and I wouldn't get your hopes up because they've been doing kind of random things, if I'm being honest with you. And that's that. We never expected a 7-star Sage of Six Paths Naruto to just come out of nowhere in the middle of the year too. They've never done something like that, so who knows. But with that said, for today, we already know what the next Blazing Festival is going to be, which is kind of surprising to me because I feel like, didn't we just summon for Blazing Festival Minato? Like, didn't he just drop the other day? And I got very lucky on that banner, so I still have enough for a full rotation on any banner of my choosing. But with that said, I'm going to be a little bit cautious, you know what I mean? So when we take a look down here, we actually do have information on the new Super Impact, and the reason it's so close is because we're actually not supposed to have it yet. JP gets it next week, and so does Global, so we're going to be syncing back up with them, which is really good. Honestly, it's a little early for that though. They usually do that around anniversary time, which we still have like a month to go, so it's very surprising. But with that said, yeah, that's why we're getting another Blazing Festival so soon, because the Super Impact is going to be coming in line with that. So right here we can already see it's going to be for Indra Otsutsuki, man. Another Indra and Ashura, perhaps? Yeah, I think it's safe to say Blazing Festival is going to be Ashura. Either that or Hagoromo, maybe. That would be really cool, but I think it's interesting that we're getting a Super Impact for Indra, because we've always had it the other way around. We've had the Super Impact for Ashura like a year ago, and then we got a brand new Indra, which I showed off right there at the beginning of the video. Now, I do want to say this. Everybody should be hesitant. I feel like most players are going to be like, yeah, no, just skip save, even if he's a really good unit just this close to anniversary. I think now is where you should start saving. I mean, before, everybody I feel like was being a little overcautious. You could still spend your pearls and it would have been fine. Like, I would have been fine with summoning on Minato's banner and then getting the rest of the pearls back. But with that said, with this, I don't think so, because in my opinion, I think that the Ashura, he could be very good for all we know. But I don't know, because the Indra, if you look at how history has done itself, everybody summoned for this Indra except for me, because I've never been a fan of Indra and Ashura. I really never have, lore wise and how they've done them in the game. They haven't done a very impressive job of making them good in this game as well. So yeah, like this Indra, man, everybody summoned for him when he first came out, and then you quickly realize he's not even that good. Even with the max limit break that he got like a month ago, he still does no damage whatsoever. His first jutsu does 3.8 damage. That's horrible. Even if it is AoE, that's horrible. His ult does 11.4. Even with a max limit break, this man does no damage whatsoever, and that's what makes him kind of bad. I mean, yeah, the other abilities are really good, don't get me wrong, but he's nothing crazy, especially for a body type. He's nothing like crazy. You could use Final Valley Sasuke and he could replace this man any day of the week. Now, I just think that based on that alone, I'm not so sure they're gonna do my boy Ashura so well. I mean, we've had different versions of Ashura more than we have Indra. We've had Indra in the shop with Ashura. We had the Indra right there, but we've also got Ashura more over than Indra when it comes to Blazing Bash. We got the Ashura with the Blazing Bash that actually was a bravery type and things of that nature, and he was right before anniversary last year. So we're getting another Ashura, but this time Blazing Festival this year before anniversary. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what they're gonna do with him, but I think that it would be a skip for me no matter how good he is, because anniversary is around the corner, man. It really is. And if you can save up enough pearls, hopefully they have step ups, hopefully it's a dual banner as well, because Golden Week was not, then yeah, you should save your pearls for that. But honestly, I'm interested in seeing, because I still think it's going to be cool nonetheless. We have not had a Blazing Festival Ashura yet, and Indra was kind of a letdown. If I'm being real with you, I kind of like Ashura more because he's kind of the reincarnation, well, Naruto's the reincarnation of Ashura, so I automatically I like him more. But it's interesting to see what they could do, because they could also give us a Hagoromo. We've never had a Blazing Festival Hagoromo either. We've had two Hagoromos. We had the Hagoromo, which you get from Phantom Castle, which was, you know, nothing crazy. It's Phantom Castle. And then we had this Super Impact Hagoromo, which I never actually ended up getting leveled up. I didn't have the Kage, and that raid was really difficult, honestly, so I just skipped it entirely. But this man, he's probably the best version of Hagoromo we have then, so I would definitely love to get another version of that. But I think it's safe to say it's going to be Ashura Otsutsuki. Now again, like I was saying though, this is cool that we're going to be synced up with them, because we have a new Ninja Road right now, we have Qualifying League right now, but they had Qualifying League last week. So I think Kage League, we'll have Kage League, but they won't. But we'll still be synced up with everything else. So we'll be synced up with the Super Impact, and we'll be synced up with any emergency missions going forward. This Ninja Road is extremely long, so it's going to be definitely going into the login for Anniversary, and yeah, there is that. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I think it's going to be a cool Super Impact nonetheless. I'm not sure how I feel about Ashura, because Ashura, I don't know, man. I don't have faith that they'll make him super amazing, but who knows? He could be amazing for all we know. Maybe they'll give us a panel mission for something soon. I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting Final Valley Naruto around Anniversary, so I wanted to make a video on that, so there is that as well. But yeah, that's Ashura. On top of that, if any of you guys were wondering, the Itachi Blazing Bash got a max limit break, which is interesting. These units are extremely old. I still don't have that Itachi, honestly, the Anbu Itachi, so I don't know how worth it it's going to be. I know he was always better than Shisui though, in my opinion. I think he's been better, but these units are so old at this point. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, max limit breaks, they kind of threw them out the window at this point too, because you have 7 stars now. So 7 stars are way better than max limit break units, because you can still get them up to 150 at, well, in that case, honestly though, every unit that we've gotten a 7-star for, except for the Naruto, which was a 7-star all in his own, have been max limit break units. So I'm not so sure about that, but they kind of replaced it, because a max limit break unit, it doesn't give you a new ability, so these units are still going to be kind of bad nowadays, whereas with a 7-star like Madara, he got that immobilization sync skill, and he also just got another ability and all that stuff, so that was very important for his unit. But Shisui and Itachi, this Shisui is horrible. He's one of the worst Blazing Bash units in the game, and I'm pretty sure Itachi isn't anything crazy nowadays. Even with the 415 speed, it's not going to be enough, I feel like, personally. But they did get limit breaks, so that's cool. But more importantly, yeah, you already know my boy Indra here. We also did get Orochimaru, but I'm not going to talk about Orochimaru, because I feel like he's going to be kind of a bad unit, if I'm being real with you. He does look like he's going to be fast again, because he has 422 speed, and then he also has the ability. So this man's going to be extremely fast, but I'm not sure if I'll play Kage League too much for him. I'm going to try to grab him up, but does anybody get hyped about Orochimaru? No, we don't. So that's going to take care of it though. I'm interested in seeing what you guys think about Ashura though, because he could definitely be the Blazing Festival, or Hagoromo. I would lean more towards Ashura, but it's interesting to see what's going to happen. But if you wanted my opinion, I'd say skip. But yeah, that's going to do it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.